this chart, we can see now if we're trying to live stream at 1080 by 30 frames per second, well, our bits per second or kilobits per second can be anywhere between 3,000 and 6,000. So depending upon where you have that set, we actually have some room to adjust that. Likewise, if you're at 1080 streaming at 60 frames per second, it's between 4,500 and 9,000. So we have some room to adjust that. So we can just adjust our kilobits per second down a little bit, and yes, this will slightly lower the video quality of our stream, but if we're not taxing our machine, dropping frames and lagging, then our audio will probably be more in sync or have an easier time syncing up, because that's really what's causing our problem. So let's jump over into OBS and we're going to click on settings and we're going to go to output, and right here is our kilobits per second, and we're going to use our little chart here and we're going to adjust this down to the lower end of where we're at. So now that we've adjusted our bit rate lower, what else can we be more in sync or have an easier time syncing up? Because that's really what's causing our problem. So let's jump over into OBS and we're going to click on settings and we're going to go to output, and right here is our kilobits per second, and we're going to use our little chart here and we're going to adjust this down to the lower end of where we're at. So now that we've adjusted our bit rate lower, what else can we do? And the first thing that controls your laggy stream is the encoder. So you want to drop this down and make sure that if you have a specialized encoder on a graphics card or something like an NVIDIA card, that you have that selected. That is actually a completely separate chip that's just designed to encode live streams and things. Like that. So if you have one, you definitely want to select it. If you don't have one, X264 is perfectly fine. Let's walk through X264. for, because I think generally speaking, people who are going to run into lag are folks that don't have graphics cards. So let me walk you through how encoding works once you set this up. Now, right down here you have your CPU usage, and higher equals less CPU. So if I have this set to ultra fast,
saving money feels right. Just like when things are packed tidy and tight. Get auto insurance.
I am using much less computer power, and it's just producing it as fast as it possibly can. So if you're running into lag issues, start with the lowest setting and go ahead and try it, test it and see if it works. And if it does work, then you can step up to a little faster setting to see if that works. You want to set it to as high as you can without creating any lag. But honestly, I'm not sure you need to go much past medium. If you've got it set to medium, medium and it's not lagging, you're in good shape. Leave it right there because the quality really doesn't get a whole heck of a lot better once you push past medium. The other thing that you can do, or you may need to do, is if you're really lagging, it does mean that your equipment is not strong enough. You can go into video and downsize to 720. And believe me, I know a lot of people, they want to live stream at the highest rate that they possibly can, and I understand that. But most